Okay, so what is up, guys? We're gonna get into this, but I I told you. I told you that it was gonna happen. Um the heat here is no joke. It doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what part of the city you are from Arizona, okay? You will die if you're in the heat. Like quite literally. Okay, I jumbled my words a bit, but 3 died in the Grand Canyon, okay? There's one case, and then there's another, like a second case that's separate from that, alright? And the temperature was 109 degrees. You would think it's not that bad, especially, we are known for triple digits. We're known for triple digits. It's not funny, but it's true. 109 to me is not that bad. It really isn't, because we usually get between like 113 to 115 degrees. Sometimes, yes, people do happen to walk and hike in the heat for no trouble. It's a fact. People do it. You rarely see, neighbors go outside unless it's cloudy and, and it's expected to rain, but that's it. But hardly, I mean, you can get a glimpse of people who are hiking thinking that they can just, take the heat and thinking it's safe, but it's really not. So we're gonna get into this, so just hold on. So emergency crews found a 72-year-old man dead on Friday. I think it's last week, but it happened around this month. So I'll definitely give out a description so you guys can know the news about it. But so in a separate case on Tuesday, first responders found a 67-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman. And they're young, guys. I mean, I hate to break it to you. They are young. I mean, especially their age. They're not 80. They're not, in their mid-80s or 90s. I mean, even 70s is okay, but anything past 70, you can, that is like a huge danger zone, okay? Because you can barely move at a certain pace. I'm not saying that you're immobile. I'm just saying that it's quite harder for you to move around, unless by any means, if you're still able to walk and do all that, your best bet is to have even with another person. I mean, these couple died anyway, and that's crazy. That is legitimately crazy. So yeah, first case was from the south of Kaibab Trail. I'm not sure if I butchered that word, but it's Kaibab, or I'm not sure. It's Kaibab. Okay, I cannot pronounce words. I always butcher them. So yeah, the ones from the south and the others from the north. I tried to see what the victims' names were, but they didn't release it, their names yet. But I'm not sure why, but yeah, they didn't. I tried. Okay. The National Park and Service and local authorities haven't released the names of the victims who passed away. And the source I'll give you is from Arizona Family. That's where I've seen it. But I don't know. I'll try to see if there's any other news sources that cover this, or there's any other comments that can give me any insight about this information. But yeah, definitely be careful, guys. Heat is no joke. I already told you my story, that I thought I was invincible, that I put myself in situations that I could have died. And it was by the grace of God that I'm still here. And I am being serious. There's other occasions where I walked through the heat, took it like a champ, right? But don't do it. You don't want to test God or the sun because of how bad and potent, and not potent, the smell itself. But when you're in a situation where you feel like you need to sit down, and or like you really need water or some place to cool down, that is a danger zone that you need to say, you know what, I'm not feeling good and I'm stuck here. I don't know if there's any other resting spots, but I'm far from where I'm at and I'm lost. I need someone to help me right now so I can get out of here alive, right? That's an example of what you should do in a worst case scenario like this. And I'm just pleading with you guys, do not do it. Make sure it's like not towards the evening, but make sure it's a manageable time where you can definitely get out as soon as you go in. And these are the reasons why parks close down at certain times, because they don't want people to die. And then not only will the park close down, people will walk on those trails and hike anyway. It's true. People do it regardless. Why? I don't know. Man, I mean, I think Arizonans are maniacs. I'm joking, by the way. Calm down. We happen to just like to walk when we want to walk. I mean, it is a free country, but I'm shrugging my shoulders because I don't know what to tell you. I'm saying that people just like to walk on a hot Sunday or a Tuesday. I mean, it really doesn't matter of how hot it is. If you go on a hike, and I mean, I'm not sure. I'll probably see for myself. My lord, I end up spitting. Dude, gross. Sorry about that. That was a technical error on my part. But I was jumbling my words and I end up spitting. That's gross. But you saw that on camera. I'm not editing this out. Was basically trying to refrain myself from cussing because it's a house of the Lord. You know, we're Christians here. We should not do all that. So yeah, just letting you know that. Just be careful out there, guys, alright? See you in the next video. As always, I'm gonna find stuff and I'm gonna be like, we have to explain to these people that don't know about Arizonans. But we'll see. If I don't see anyone else hiking, hopefully I'll have to convince my mom, because she'll say no. She'll be like, why do we need to hike in this heat? Why? And I'll be like, I'm just trying to do my research here. Please don't ask questions. So yeah, so anyways, I'll see you guys as my outro says. Alright, I'll see you later. Peace.